Hi. I hope you had an amazing day today. I want you to know how much you are truly, truly loved, very much loved at every level of who you are. And I hope that you're healing and growing and expanding and doing the work because that's what this is all about. Um, this is not an easy process. And those that are not doing the work, it's going to be difficult. And those of you that are, keep it up. Really dig into those belief systems. Start unwinding, unraveling yourself. So, had a really profound day and evening last night that I want to share with you. And hopefully, this change in perspective might help you and change your perspective. I've been going through a lot in my life, specifically with my divorce and dealing with my ex and custody and money and kids and all that fun stuff. And I actually got notification that my ex has an attorney. I don't because right now I'm raising both kids by myself and it's just me. And I'm actually paying child support to him. So it's kind of a really screwy situation. But I got notice that I'm being held in contempt for not notifying the court of moving, and then also for using a credit card that we had a joint together, even though I got his permission, but they failed to say that. But either way, I'm being held in contempt and I have to go to court in a couple weeks, and they're asking for jail time. So I went through the emotions, of course. I thought, like an idiot, thought maybe him and I could work things out outside of court like we had talked about, but apparently not. So I went into this, poor me. Holy shit, what am I going to do? I'm, barely making it, probably not going to make it. It's going to be difficult. What am I going to do? So I was really sitting in that energy of poor me, victim. Holy shit, this isn't fair. Like, I, I can't even afford an attorney, but this guy's got an attorney and I'm paying him. Like, it's ridiculous. But in that moment when I was doing the poor me and feeling that poor me, when God speaks to you, it's it's not a voice, it's a knowing. That's when and it's very crystal clear. And it's an aha, I think some people will call it, which I could see that. That makes sense. It's a, oh, duh, right? But a profound duh and awakening. And so what was relayed to me is, because let me back up, because what I was doing was going back to God. So I've explained the two pathways back to God. There's God the Father, which is enlightenment, and then there's God the Mother, which is Satori. I split those two because those are two different energies. It's we do live in a polarized system currently, and those are two different energies. They have two different states of being, states of existing. They have two different perspectives. And so I was really going back into the God the Father, the lights, leaving my body, because I can go and be God and understand God. And when you get to that, it's the eye of the needle when you go there and you see the flame within there. And you can't get through that if you have a bunch of baggage. What is your baggage? Well, it's your beliefs, it's your thoughts, it's your attachments to events and things, and it's your connections to people. You have to let go of all of it. I mean, everything. It's almost a death experience, which I have gone through that part as well. I died in my 20s and went back to that light course, they made me come back, which really pissed me off, but I digress. But anyway, you go through the window, you go through that little space, and then you are in the light. You're in the flame. You're in the plasma flame of God, and you experience God, the essence of God. And you become enlightened. I remember that I am God. Great. Awesome. And the other thing I experienced when I went back into that is there's a mirror and it's you. That was pretty profound for me. But I was starting to go out of my body and get out of my physical body and trying to go back to God, because it's like, I know that space. That's comfort. That's home. I love it there. I will go back there in a heartbeat. Fuck this reality, fuck this material space. So I was doing that this morning between the hours of 3 and 7. And my cat, who is a royal pain in the butt, but I love her, is like bapping me and like running all over me and creating this distraction. And I'm like, okay, what are the distractions about? And the distraction was because, which the epiphany came next, which is, that's not the right way. Yes, God exists. Yes, you exist in the bigger God energy, but that energy needs to come down into the material, and it needs to be filtered and used through you. I did not create you. You were not created to go out of your space and experience that God like that. No. You're God in this form. Act like it. Stop playing this victim role of, oh my God, all these things are happening to me. No. They're happening for you because you're creating them. It's not like I didn't know this already, but again, you can know something or experience something or have an epiphany or have an awakening or having all this information, but it's not until it clicks and then you live it. You are it. You be it. And so that's what happened to me this morning was, oh. And so I started seeing all these experiences, one being in court coming up. And I'm like living this experience like, I want it to go this way. I want it to go this way. I want it to go this way. I want this to go that way. This is going to go that way. This is going to happen. That's going to happen. And I started creating from that perspective because I finally understood that these challenges, these issues, these energies, these things that are happening around me, because I'm doing it. What am I doing it for? What do I want out of it? How do I want it to be? And so that's where I just shifted gears. And it's so funny because as I started to shift into that energy, the old toxic energies start texting from unknown numbers. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, who's this? Why'd you block me? Because you're toxic. And then you got to block again. And that's what as you level up in this game, because it really is a game, and it can kind of be laughable once you get, out of it and more observer, and they're like, hey, I'm in control of this. Okay, do I really want this to happen? It's like, am I going to get beat up by the big bad, gorilla in this game? Or am I going to go and, go over here and play, peacemaker or cooking or whatever? But anyway, that was so profound that just that shift in perspective of me saying, and I've been doing this all day. Okay, what is this? Why did I create this for myself? Like, Why did I do this? What is this supposed to do? What am I supposed to do here? And I'm really coming from a solid place of conscious creation, but not just here in the moment, which I'm usually pretty good at, very much in the moment. But now I'm really starting to create more future aspects and seeing it clearly. Anyway, I just want to pass that along. Give it a try. See if it works for you. Know that you're loved. I hope you have an amazing, amazing night or day wherever you are. Sending you so much love, blessings. And guess what? You're the shit. I just thought I'd tell you in case nobody did. Okay. Bye.